right, just muting the players right now so I can go over publishing. Publishing is a little bit misunderstood sometimes, so I'm going to go over all the parts of it. There are quite a few parts of it because we want a lot of control over publishing. So one of the first things to know about publishing is whatever is published is very evident in the top of the player. If it's getting published, it's going to say it right here. This is what's getting published. What is published now is in the now part right here. Another indicator of what's being published is in the program queue. That's indicated by whether or not the item is bold or not. And we're actually going to go through one coming up in a little bit in about 4.5 minutes where one of these is actually not going to be published. So the current song is being published, but this next item in queue here, which is a combo actually, it's like an intro-outro with a combo connector, will not be published. And you can tell that by the fact that it's not bold. The time announcement will not be published. And then down here, another item down here will not be published. There's an item here, this is actually internal station audio. This will publish, but there's a way I can make it so that these things don't publish either. So, a few things about publishing. I'm going to go in the preferences. And in here on the audio I/O pane, the only things that will publish will be those things that have publish on for the output you're using. I actually set up two outputs that are mostly the same, but one will publish and the other will not. So output 1 will publish, output 2 will not publish. I do not have publish checked here, just to demonstrate how this works. We'll hit OK. I'm going to take player 2 and I'm going to say don't publish on player 2. And watch what happens in the program queue, what becomes unbolds itself. You can see that songs that are on player 2, indicated here in this list here, it shows which players it's predicted things will play in, that items on player 2 are not going to publish. So let's turn publish back on, and they should rebold. All right, let's describe what types of things get published as well. We'll go into preferences. We'll see what publishing actually does. So we publish to web. Those are files in a folder. Instant messaging, which would be old iChat or messages. Growl if you have that installed. OS 10 notifications. Twitter, Last.fm, TuneIn. Text commands out to TCP devices, either other streaming software on a PC or some device, or RDS for terrestrial radio. It can be done over TCP or over serial. The publishing will publish the constants that you put in these text areas, along with replacement tags such as the A, artist, title. These are the dynamic elements that you can put in your command. You probably have to read the documentation if you're sending to an RDS, for instance, or a streaming, to know what kind of text command it expects to have. I do have an example that actually works on some system here. I don't remember the system this is, but this is one example. It'll vary. Besides what you see here, it'll also publish to Nicecast automatically if DJ is the audio source in Nicecast. But if you're sending your audio to a mixer and then bringing the audio back in to Nicecast that way, Nicecast doesn't know that it needs the data from DJ because it's not capturing DJ. But we can override that in the advanced here by making sure that Nicecast track titles override is on. So even though Nicecast doesn't know it's capturing DJ, we can actually override that and force Nicecast to use the metadata. There's one other publishing part, and that is custom publish URL. Look in the documentation for this. It's not needed very often, but if you need to send data out via hitting a URL, you can put constants and replacement tags in this line here to publish that way. Now besides that, we also have a publishing default. The publishing default that you put here is published when something is not being published. It's the replacement. It's the replacement when you have an intro and outro, internal station audio, time announcements. What gets published is what you put here. Now it can be the same thing all day, or if you're using preference sets and switching your preference sets during the course of the day, these can actually switch to say what your day parts are. Back over here though, let's see if this is going to be long enough to actually show the now change it's publishing as we move into this little combo here. It should do Radiologik broadcast for a short period of time there, and then it will switch over to this track here to publish this as soon as it gets done with that, and there it goes. So you can see how that would work. But anyway, back over here at the default publishing, use different preference sets for different parts of the day. Put in something about your station information. Maybe in here put what the name of the program of that particular hour or segment of your day is. You can put that here, and then have scheduler actually change the preference sets as it goes through the day, and your default publishing will change during the day to reflect that. So there you go. But I do have one piece here, my promo here. This is not a song. I don't want this published. It's just me promoting the station. And so what I did is I gave it something semi-unique to distinguish it from all the rest of my tracks. In iTunes, I gave it an album of promos. So exactly promos, everything that has the album promos. If I want to not publish these, I can do that with publishing exceptions. So bring up publishing exceptions, brings up a little window here. Exclude rules are probably the easiest to understand. It's the way I prefer to do it. What I want to do is I want to exclude publishing of anything that matches the albums that has promos in the album. I'm going to hit apply, and when I do this, you should see that this promo will no longer be bold and it will no longer be published. And that's how you can take full control of your publishing in Radiologik DJ.